Oh, great fountain of the mines, please accept my humble offering for today. Can't believe I'm paying tax to my own creation here. Like, I built this, why can't I use it for free? Whatever. But I mean, mining all the way down here with just the stone is kind of boring. Like, it's just stone, and occasionally I get ores. Why am I paying this? Oh, you want to start complaining now? Huh? After I've paid you all this money? You know what? Screw this. I don't need this. I've got other places to go. And you want to know why I've got something else to do? Because, hi, hello, I'm the Impending Moon, and this is Minecraft 2010-06-16-1. Ugh, these names are not easy to say. Not memorized, anyway. But this here is a pretty important version, because it changes world generation. And the thing that I'm specifically excited about is the addition of caves. And having caves means that I don't need to sit there and dig out every single block to get down to y=0. I can just walk there when it's not nighttime. Because I'd rather not have to fight off monsters. So having some extra cobblestone might help. I feel I can use some of my diamonds here. There are a couple of things that I want. Specifically a sword. And then with caving, it might be a good idea to have a diamond pickaxe on me. Because although I don't like the amount of durability it has, it still does have the most durability out of any of the tools. So I can throw this stuff into here. Probably want some more wood on me, and I probably, almost certainly, want some more healing on me if I'm going to be going into caves like this. So, I guess now the only thing to do is just sit out the night and then go exploring. So, time to stare at the sky and just wait. Well, now that nighttime is mostly over, there's one thing that I haven't actually checked for yet. So, let's see here. I've got gunpowder. I've got sand. I wonder if I can make... I can. World, watch out. I have TNT. And I'm gonna keep it out of my hotbar. There we are. Sun, almost. Well then, let's see. If I want to find a cave, what's the easiest way to do that? Well, first of all, I gotta find new chunks, and then I gotta not get lost on my way back. So, I think my best move is probably just to pick a direction and walk. So, sorry, mineshaft and fountain that wants me to pay tribute. I am going to go find a cave and exploit some natural resources. Because what else is there for our kingdom to do? I might want to leave some markers, though. Just so that I know where I'm coming from. And you know, I thought I found my first chunk border, but no, it's just weird generation. So that means I'm going down the side of a hill. And geez, I never realized I generated this world out this far in this direction specifically. Although I guess I have been mining under here. Also, is it just me or does the water have different levels? No, it totally does. Huh. I honestly did not expect it. I saw in the changelog that water was improved, but I thought they just made it look like modern water. But no, they added actual, like, waves and levels. Although, the waves and levels don't move, so I don't know exactly what to do with that. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say, you can tell where the new generation starts and the old generation stops, because the old generation here has the big old trees, while the newer generation will have the littler trees. Also, what I'm pretty sure, yeah, chunk borders right there. I don't know, with weird generation that Alpha sometimes has, it's kind of hard to tell what's a chunk border and what's just a cliffside, but that there is a chunk border, which means we're into new generation. Alright, it's been a while since I've seen little trees generate on land. Also, it helps if I actually go ahead and put down these markers that I've been putting down, so that I know where to go. It's amazing. Look at it. I am taking this. I need it. I need a flower. Because it's just so... Roses! I forgot about these. What an amazing plant. Alright, so now that flowers are generated naturally, you know what it also should be generating? Caves! Oh yeah. Great first cave. I found some iron at least. My inventory's full. Great. Although I think the game still uses old ore generation, which means that caving is going to be absolutely busted. So this is going to be fun, and hopefully I can find some diamonds. Although, yeah, the sun is going to start to set soon. So, I think I might want to make a little hideaway, at least. Just a place where I can store my stuff, if something goes wrong. So, how could I say no to a cliff face like this? So I am going to make myself a little hole right here. And would you look at that? The doors actually do stuff properly, which is so nice to see. So, let's see here. I could make this look pretty nice if I wanted to. Honestly, considering the fact that it is going to be sunset pretty soon, I might have the time. So, let me go ahead and just at least plop down some chests before I do anything. Alright, so I guess this here is now kind of my base of operations. It could be an embassy for this foreign land with no name. And the more that I think about it, my land doesn't have a name either. I've just sort of called it mine. Huh. Well, I don't have any ideas for a name just yet, so it's gonna remain just my land for a while. Then I suppose with the blocks I do have, I can go and make this a nice little seating area. Yeah, this is kind of sad, like, nobody lives here except the animals and the monsters. And I'm not gonna invite the monsters just to sit down. Especially without a table. Like, that's just rude. And I might as well go ahead and make a sign right here just to label it. And I'm curious, can signs be placed like this? Not yet, no. Do I dare step outside to make a sign? Not yet, so I'm just gonna sit down and wait. And the sun rises. Alright, let's see here. Seriously, there's still barely any monsters. It's getting kind of old. I would like to see at least one. Although I have to say... Oh, hold it. This mountain's getting cut off by the height limit. I didn't even realize. Huh. Well, I mean, it's a neat plateau. Alright, well, let's see. Are there any easy-to-reach caves that are decent? That's my main thing. Also, I can plop down the sign now without having to worry. The embassy Is that even spelled right? I don't know. I'm not going to bother to check. So, let's go ahead and try and find a thing. Maybe 2 things, but that's asking. I found the one. Alright, so I'm going to make more torches so that I don't run out. Say just over a stack should be decent. And yeah, I will gladly just keep mining. This is wonderful. Okay, let's see here. 2 veins of iron. Holy cow. Or holy cave. Also, it's really dark. There's a lot of things that I'm going through. Right now, it's mostly an overload of iron and darkness. So, let me tackle one thing at a time. 2 veins of iron. How much iron does that give me? It's given me 29 iron, and I've barely used up this 1 pickaxe on this cave. Oh, that doesn't provide light. So, let's see. Yeah, so cave crossroads are pretty wild. Ore veins are massive. And mining, I'm barely going to make any progress because I'm going to be sitting here mining through just veins of ore. This is sweet. And I suppose that means the diamond pickaxe is viable now, because I can probably actually make a profit on diamonds mining with it in these caves. Oh. Huh. Well, I'm not going to update those blocks because I don't currently want to drown. Let's see. Can I just jump in? I totally can. And there's my embassy. So cool. I guess I've got a quick way in and out of the caves if I need it. Also, a tip for anybody who's going caving. Place your torches on only one side of the cave wall as you walk, so that you can always follow the torches in the other way to get back to wherever you came from. When there's many branches like this, it's both helpful and not very, because if you start going in circles, then, well, you might as well just be placing them anywhere. But especially in terms of, like, a bunch of straight paths that branch out, it's so helpful in terms of not getting lost in the caves. And you know, honestly, I'm very glad that monster spawns are nerfed right now, because imagine how many monsters this place would spawn if there were no limits. Also, massive vein of iron, as usual. And I guess I have no reason to stick with cloth armor anymore, considering the fact I can make however many sets of iron armor that I want at this point. Oh! There was a zombie. You all saw it. It was there for a very split second, and I panicked because it's like the first monster I've seen in a while. But it's not... Oh. So either that's the bottom of the world, or it's just a lava lake. Because both exist right now. It's kind of a limbo state where lava generates naturally, but it's also not been replaced by bedrock yet. And seriously, I can see why they toned down the caves in future updates. Yeah, but I try to make it so when I already have torches on one side of the cave, if I can see them and I'm like in that same kind of tunnel that I would follow them with, instead of putting them on the walls, I put them on the floors, so that I know I can follow the torches on the walls to get back. Also, this pickaxe is half depleted. It's pretty much only been used for ores. And oh boy, have I found quite a few of them. And there's still even more that I haven't touched yet. Diamond! Woo! Yeah! Alright, so I'll grab that in a bit. I want to light up the surrounding area so I'm not ambushed by anything. Because as we saw earlier, there's at least something that spawns. Even if it's one zombie that runs away immediately. Also, Again, look at how big these veins are. Look at how close together they are. Just goes to show that they really are random. Alright, so I'm pretty confident that nothing's going to spawn right away. So, I can throw this down, grab some coal, and I know I'm just putting off mining those diamonds specifically to bother you. But I don't want to miss any of this stuff. I am a resource hoarder. That's just how I play the game. So I just need all of these resources. You know what? I will exercise some self-control and take only one of these. Okay, maybe just one more. Nah, screw it. I'm mining the whole vein. You know, there. I'm not going to mine that right away. But what I am going to do is, now that I actually have a reason to, I'm just going to mine all the way around these diamonds to make sure that there's nothing like that. Is exactly why you should mine all the way around your diamonds or anything else that's really valuable to you before you go and actually take them. Because if I had just mined the diamond ore right there, it would have been lost to lava. Which apparently does not clear up properly. Alright, let's see. Am I even going to be able to mine all of these diamonds without my pickaxe breaking beforehand? Because I genuinely don't know at this point. Also, I need some room in my inventory. I'm not going to mine with TNT just yet. I'll do that as kind of a last hurrah. What? Okay. So, take your guess at how many diamonds this is. I haven't counted yet. And I am going to guess 19. 19 diamonds out of this. Alright, well, I suppose I need to make another picket. Oh, no, I got iron. Oh, I actually underestimated this time. I got exactly 20. So if you guessed 20, congratulations, come up to the front counter to win your prize. No, I'm not telling you where the front counter is. You see, that's how I get ya. Alright. And you know what? I'm gonna use my water entrance. Or exit. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get back to the embassy here. And I'm gonna count how many resources I got. Because it's a lot. Also, the sign is still big. Okay, so in that half-hour mining session, I got 237 iron, 217 coal, 2 gold, and 20 diamonds. And those 20 diamonds are from one vein. Let's see, overall, I got 4 stacks of iron from this trip overall. Like, mining is absolutely ridiculous. Now, let's see here. What time is it? It's in the second half of the day since I can't see the sun. So I'm going to leave my stuff in here. And next morning, I'm going to go and bring this stuff back. Also, I suppose I did forget to use the TNT for mining, so... Huh. Well, you know what? I'm going to go, and I'm going to go up to the build limit here. And I guess I'm just going to use some TNT. Yeah, let's see here. What's the cutoff look like? Oh, well, there's the build limit. You can tell because nothing else generates up here. Yeah. I don't know what I expected. It's just cut off. But you can see over there we've got some stuff cut off. Over there we do. So, yeah, you can't place anything down here. But what you can do is dig in one and blow up some TNT. Why? Why am I doing this? Because I've got TNT. And what else are you supposed to do with it? So I'm going to do this one last time right here. And then I'm going to head back down. So make sure I got a clear pathway out. Woo! Alright, great. So, That actually uncovered some coal, but I don't care. I gotta hurry up and go. And you know, while I wait for this moon to get over there and the sun to be in the window, I think I'm gonna take the time to open up this world in MC Edit and just see what these caves look like. So, let me just... let's see. How do I break out of a game like this? Never tried. Maybe just slamming my head into a wall will work. No. Okay. Well, I mean, there's my head. Well, let's see here. So, this is MC Edit version 29. This is what I use to capture the world for thumbnails and stuff, so I can throw it into Minimator. But this, I think this version came out just after the Halloween update. But let's see here. What are these caves going to look like? About what I expected, really. Just a lot of them. And holy cow. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you can tell where the chunk border is. Because there's just no caves right here. Okay. So, I guess monsters do kinda spawn? It's just that they hit their limit very quickly. Let's see right here. Yeah, because there are creepers right there. Okay. So, stuff does spawn, it just doesn't spawn around me enough. Because there's too many loaded, I suppose. Yeah, so I guess cave systems, when they were first implemented, were just wild. Like, yeesh. It looks like if you took a, well, maybe like a 1.13 world, took all of its cave systems and, like, layered 3 worlds cave systems on top of each other, because there's just so many of them. So I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, I should probably get back into my body here and actually get back in-game. So, I guess just let me... Zoop? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, now that I'm back inside of my body, I suppose that I still need to wait for it to become day again. And, great. Yeah, I'll sit here. I hear some noises. Visitors!
Oh.
Goodbye. Ah, the sun.
Oh.
Alright, it's about time you left. And I guess I've cleared up an inventory slot. But, you know, before I go, I kinda wanna do something. Something that's not just an embassy. Something that makes people wanna travel here. And by people, I mean me, specifically. Oh, so I guess that was a cave entrance too, and I just missed it. Oh well, I'm gonna cover it up because I've got something to build on top of this. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna need is a wall. Then every corner, plop one of these down. Make some more torches, because I need some. Stop talking like this, because it's honestly getting pretty annoying even for me. Alright, so that's the first bit done. Next bit I want to do... Let's see, what can I do with such a limited space here? Well, there's one thing that I've been making pretty constantly. That's been fountains. So I'm gonna make a smaller one of those, I suppose. Okay. Let's see, this dirt should actually probably be... you know, at least a little bit there so that you don't walk into here and then immediately fall. Let's see, I would place down some pathways, but there's really not much room. So I'm just gonna plop down some trees right here. And with one bench, I say kind of bench, because really it's kind of hard to make a bench with only bottom slabs and wood. But I've got a pretty nice park. It's very small, But it doesn't need to be pretty big, because you got the wild here. Well, anyways, while there's still some daylight left, I'm gonna take this stuff, and I am going to head on out of here. I might eventually come back and, like, plant flowers in that park, but right now, my main thing is, I want to get back. Chunk borders and big trees. What more could you want from the world? I don't know, maybe a little bit of a faster swimming speed would be nice. Nah, what I once thought was a chunk border, but now realize it's just a weirdly shaped mountain. Also, it's just about night, so I should probably hurry up and actually get home. Hey, there's my castle. Ha, take that, mineshaft. I don't need you. I found all of this stuff right here by just going through a maze of caves, which honestly required much more attentive work than just mining in there, but still. I found so much stuff, and I should really get inside so that I can actually process some of this iron. To be at home with my beautiful paintings. I already have iron in here too. Just goes to show how much iron mining gives you. And, what do I get? I'll pick that back up in a bit. For now, I'm just gonna throw this stuff into these furnaces. Put away these resources. And I guess just sit back and relax for a while, knowing that I have so many things. Like, seriously, it's getting kind of ridiculous. Look at how much coal I've got. I'm not gonna get through all this. Not for a while. Well, anyways, with all that iron smelting, I'd say that's a pretty successful trip. So, today we've explored some new chunks, made an embassy in a foreign land. I still need to name this kingdom before I even get to naming anything else. I've gone caving and got so many resources, and then I made a little park and came back home. So, next update will be Infdev 2010-06-17-2. These names eventually get easier to say, I swear. But anyways, until then, I've been ImpendingMoon, and good night.